So welcome back to In Search of Faith. I'm your host, Mahfouz Al-Qadir. And the last time I talked to you guys, I was diving into this particular book by the Moore Science Temple. This book here, whose spiritual leader who wrote this was Noble Drew Ali. And so what I was getting into, I was just getting into a little bit and based on what my readings are, my interpretation, like I said, just my interpretation of it is the emphasis of God in man, Allah bringing a physical form in man, so Jesus in the flesh, and basically covering some missing years. That's, if you go in the Holy Bible, there's a decade or so of documentation as far as Jesus Christ's travels, his parents, and a lot of it based on, just I touched on it a little bit, just based on a little bit of it. It covers him from Jesus when he was in Egypt, Africa, I believe Ethiopia, Kenya, I believe. I'm not sure, but I want to be really sure. I don't want to say something that I'm not sure about, because I'm just diving into it and just wasn't going to get too deep. But it's this show, this video is basically, like I said at the beginning, in search of faith. However you want to search, your search will take you, or however you want to dive into historic, biblical, just different areas of religion, and just whatever you're comfortable with. I myself is a practicing Muslim, and I read the Quran, and I'm just trying to understand all the different interpretations of that and incorporate that in my life through prayer and just through faith. But I'm still want a sense of education and want a sense of learning and getting an understanding of different other religions and what's their belief and mission in life. And so just get entangled with all these different religions, and just to get a sense of spirituality and a connection, and just being able to have some knowledge and education, so when you do meet people of different cultures and different faith, you're able to have some type of common denominator, so to speak, as far as when you get into those conversations. Some people are comfortable talking about their background, their religion, their culture. Other people are a little bit reserved, rightfully so. But not here to judge, not here to preach, just here for the message and openness of everyone who feels comfortable discussing their culture. I'm fascinated with different cultures, and I believe that helps me kind of get an understanding of this world of ours and community, and it makes me want to just delve in more, just to get a deep dive of history and the characters, not necessarily the characters, but the people, way of thinking back then, and the lifestyle leading up to the present. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just based on, if you was to go to a university or study something and stuff like that. It's just part of education. It's part of growing. It's part of life, and that's healthy for the mind. It gets you to think beyond your comfort boundaries of your mind and kind of open up your mind to different possibilities and different cultures and different understanding of people. And I think that's a good thing. And I think we should all try to inspire individuals if we can through positivity and support. And keep in mind that the Allah is the ultimate answer through life. That's my belief, and making your commitment to what's righteous and what's right, and stay on the right path. So that's just my foundation of what I do, but I'm not limited to not investigating or exploring different cultures and their beliefs as well. I think that's important, and I think that's a part of growth, and I think that's a part of the grand scheme of things, is to know your fellow man and to be there for your brothers and sisters when that time comes, when you can pull together as a community and work as one and respect each other's opinions and concerns. I think that's very important. There's enough division, as we see played out in the United States and throughout the world, of people are trying to divide people. And that is their main goal, to keep confusion and to rile people up. However, turning one group of communities against another group of communities and cultures and race, and people use all types of different agendas to divide people. And so I think as a culture, as me as being a Muslim, I'm not here for division. I'm here to unify and to help and do my part and go beyond doing my part to carry on the traditions and the way of life that Islam shows us. So I'm still learning. I'm still trying to stay focused and listen to my inner self as far as my spirituality, and kind of lean on support from my Muslim brothers and my Muslim family. And so I'm always trying to seek other possibilities and what's beyond, and in search of peace and prosperity and love and human kindness. That's my my goal. That's my mission, and that's why I try to instill throughout my two kids, my two sons, to give them a sense of a foundation, so they can lean on that whenever they're distressed about a situation. We're all here for a reason. Allah doesn't make any mistakes. He puts this mind, he puts our brains, he our heart and our soul to have these motivations and just to heal ourselves. So at some point you have to heal your mind in order to move forward, and being able to be a better person, a better friend, a better husband, a better father, a better mother, and a better human being for the greater good of humanity. And there's no quick fixes. You have to put in the work. You have to do your research if you want clarity. You have to have an open mind as well. You have to rid yourself of arrogance. It's okay to be confident, but overconfidence can kind of lean towards on the side of arrogance. So in your, communications and discussions in your Bible classes or Islamic Quran readings and teachings, there also have to be a responsibility that you have to take in regards to delivering that message, because that can turn people off quick if the message is kind of muddled and not clear. Like I said, the individual will have to get clarity and take notes and try to figure out on his own, or try to lean on your imam or your clergyman to make it clear for you or put you on the right path. But then you still have to guide yourself on faith too. Allah will definitely point you in that direction. You just have to have the faith. So it's always in search of faith, in search of answers, in search of peace and prosperity. It's always a thirst as far as spirituality and getting that fulfillment. So you don't necessarily get that fulfillment in one study. You have to be consistent and stay diligent towards your faith, and stay diligent in knowing that Allah has all the answers, and if you seek those answers, they're there for you. It's just prayer and faith. So these are just things that we have to do as an individual. So you got to continue to hold on to deep down what you believe in and what you stand for. You have to have a principle. You have to stand for something. You have to believe in something, and believe in yourself, which is believing in Allah, and go forward with your missions on a daily basis of completing those and accomplishing your missions and being able to get your daily diet of spirituality during the course of the day. So I hope everyone will take that as a motivation tool towards ultimate completion of what you seek for that day. Because there's always something else that you're going to seek. So, but as long as you have your missions in line, I think you'll prosper. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you soon for more insight. Take care.